The only confidence that I have in every circumstances and situation I find myself is he that has started a good work in me is able to take it to a place of completion. I want you to take solace in this as you go this week. I don't know that thing that God has started. Is it over that child? If it's over that marriage, over that business? I want you to know that one of the best things that you can do for yourself is get a word from the word of God and run with that word every day and tell yourself, he that has started a good work in me will take it to a place of completion. I don't like the way this marriage is going. He that has started a good work in me will take it to a place of completion. I don't like the way these children are acting and behaving. He that has started a good work, begin to prophesy and say, Lord, this week, every good work I've started in my life, take it to a place of completion. And I believe speedily you will see quick responses and God will begin to brood over the situation. I wish you a wonderful and a happy week. Bye. Our 3 weeks mastery class, children mastery class, has been so amazing. I hope you didn't miss it. If you missed it, make sure you don't miss the next one. Hi, my name is Otirole Mojibola and I am your shoemaking made easy to do. And today I'm sure you have seen this platform heel so many times and you wonder, how do I make it in such a way that it will be so accurate and it will be perfect? I'm going to be showing you a simple trick that I use to ensure that happens at every point in time. I need you to sit back. And you know what? I am going to be right back. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing now is I have already cut out the sole template that I need for this welted design. This is the length I need and I don't want it to exceed it in any way. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to go ahead and use my strip of welt to actually welt all around it. So I need you to follow me on this. Now, if you're creating a platform sole or a platform heel and you're wondering, oh, the last one I created, it was smaller than the person, the first thing you want to do is, when you know the size of the person you're actually creating the platform sole or a welted kind of sole for, let's say the length of the person's feet is 21. Make sure that by the time you want to cut out the sole, you are actually cutting exactly 21. Of course, you can actually cut outside the line of the 21 just for you to be able to, when you want to finish the edges, that one will cover up for it. But make sure it's not exceeding or smaller. So by the time you have done that, you're just going to apply your contact adhesive on all of these edges around, and I need you to follow me as I welt all around. So before I go ahead, I love to put just a drop of my glue on top of the edges just to reinforce the side. So just a little drop all around will do for what I want. Okay, I really don't need this much. Okay. Let's just work in this. Let me just so all around it like that. I find out that this works much more better, although when you want to create the insole you need some patience, but it will not make you have to create the make the shoe twice. So you want to follow the edges. Please just follow the edges gently. So if you have anything extra that you have added, maybe you cut outside the line of the 21, this will actually cover up for you. Just follow the edges around like that. With this, you will not be reducing the length, because by the time you arrange this properly, trust me, you will find out that it will perfectly fit the person and it will not be smaller. So we are right here now. I'm going to cut this. You can see what I have right here. I'm going to cut a bit away. Now this is much. I'm going to cut a bit more. So I'm still going to put a few drops right here. So let's close this and put a little here. Then I'm going to try to raise it up a bit to make it stick together perfectly well at this point. So you want to hammer all around and then go ahead and do some little filing all around it.
All right,
Okay,
I know somebody's
so
wondering, so what's the essence
now
of this video?
I have
The
already
essence of the
cut
video
out
is
the
just to
sole
show you
template
how
that
you
I
can
need
actually
for
waste
this
the
welted
edges of
design.
your stacked
This is the length I
EVA
need,
foam.
and I don't
Because
want
I
it
find
to
that
exceed it
out
in
that
any
so
way.
many times
So
people
what I'm going
ask
to
me
be doing
questions
is I'm
such
just
as,
going to go
oh,
ahead
when I
and
finish
use
the
my
footwear,
strip
after
of welt
filing it,
to
it's not
actually
sizing
welt
the person
all
again. Now, after
around
you have
it.
called the original
So I
size
need
of
you
the
to follow
person,
me on this. Now,
welt,
if you're creating a
like finish
platform
the
sole
edges,
or a
file it,
platform
make sure
heel,
that that is the
and
size
you're
of the
wondering,
person,
oh, the
then
last
you
one I
can now welt
created,
it.
it was
So by
smaller
the
than
time
the
you
person.
welt,
The
or
first
even
thing you
if you
want
are
to do
not
is
actually going to
when
file all
you know
of
the
the
size
edges,
of the person you're
after
actually
cutting the
creating the
first
platform sole or a
EVA
welted
foam,
kind of
whether
sole
it's
for.
12
Let's say the
millimeter
length of
EVA
the
foam, whether
person's
it's
feet
10
is
millimeter,
21.
it depends
Make
on the
sure that
height you
by the
want.
time
So
you
the
want to
number of
cut
heights
out
will
the
determine
sole,
how many
you are
of them you are
actually
going to
cutting
stack together.
exactly 21.
I
Of
hope you
course,
get.
you
So
can actually
by the
cut
time you draw
outside
it
the
on top
line
of,
of
you
the
draw the
21
template, the size,
just
the
for you
length
to
of the
be able
person's
to,
leg,
when you
welt
want
it
to
right
finish the
on top of
edges,
the
that
line
one
of
will
what you
cover
draw.
up for it.
So
But make
after
sure
that
it's
one,
not
grind
exceeding
all
or
of the edges
smaller.
before you go ahead and
So
wrap.
by the
Then
time
you
you
can
have
now
done
create
that,
your
you're just going to
inner
apply
sole
your
by
contact
actually
adhesive on all of
inserting,
those edges round.
whether
And
a
I need you to
paper,
follow me
insert the
as
paper
I
into
welt
it to
all
cut
around.
out the
So
shape, then you can
before
go
I go
ahead and
ahead,
wrap.
I love to
With
put
that, there will be
just a
no
drop of my
reduction in the
glue
size when
on
you're
top of
finally
the
through, because I
edges
found out
just
that
to
if you're not
reinforce the
careful,
side.
after filing, you
Just to
find out that the
reinforce the side.
size has
So
actually
just
reduced. I mean, the
a
length
little drop
of the
all
foot
around
has
will
actually
do for what I
reduced.
want.
I hope this helped. Please let me know
I
in the
really
comment
don't need
section
this much.
if this answer your question as far as platform
But
heel is
let's just
concerned.
walk in.
Thank you
Let's
once again
let
for
me
joining me
just
today. I'm still your Shoemaking Made Easy tutor, Ojirole Mojibola. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video. Please let me know in the
all around it like
comment
that.
section if you want me to
I
actually
find out
work
that
on
this
any
works
style
much more
that
better.
you are having
Although when you want
difficulty
to
with,
create the
and I will surely
insole,
work
you
on
need
it for you.
some patience.
Thank you,
But
and I'm
it
going to
will
see you next
not
time.
make you, create
Bye.
after